Hello and welcome all of you to an exciting session on life, education, careers and MBA powered by MBAROI.in. My name is Dr. Kamal Kishore Sharma, Fellow of IIM Ahmedabad and currently Director General at Taxila Business School.
Hello, sir. Jayesh here.
Yes, Jayesh. Welcome.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. No, one person at a time, please.
Sir, Jayesh.
Jayesh, okay. Jayesh speaks and next person speaks next. Jayesh.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Very good afternoon.
Sir, I have done my graduation from Christ College, Bangalore.
Okay.
And in the 2020 only, last year only.
Okay.
And, I was going for the MBA last year itself.
Okay.
But because of this pandemic, I didn't got the chance for the MBA because of the pandemic, everything was going online. And I've consulted many of my friends, and they were saying like, don't go for the MBA this year because everything is online, and the MBA is a practical knowledge thing. So I've just dropped last year, and I waited for this year. But this year also the pandemic is going, and so what should I do now?
Jayesh.
That's my concern.
Oh yes. Your question is reflected by millions of students right now. What is the best time given the COVID environment? Now, first thing, you should go back to your friends in 2020 who advised you that things are difficult because MBA skills are better learnt in a classroom rather than online. So you can go and thank them that literally it came out to be a poor 1 year, and then it is extending into another year because of the second wave, which I am sure none of your friends would have thought about. But somehow their advice has fallen in the right place that last year you did not join. So you can go and say thanks to them, treat them with a cup of tea and few samosas here and there. If you ask me the same question now, this year, there has never been a better chance to get into an MBA. Why? Because now there is increasingly a more aware environment around how to deal with COVID, number one. Two, the second wave has always been deadly in the past also, and the third wave, if at all it comes, is not going to be that deadly, that it will close down many things. That's number two. Number three, the vaccination environment is developing positively with every passing day and week and month, and it is quite likely that more than 50% of India's population would be vaccinated by this year end. It's likely, I'm not saying with all confirmation, because there's a lot of slip between cup and lip when you have to have a cup of tea. Having said that, when you put all of these together, there is a 99.9% likelihood that physical classes will start anytime, July, August, September, October this year. Because the entire world now knows that online education is a normal for certain kind of courses, but if you have to do an MBA or let's say practical engineering or practical MBBS, that does not happen sitting at home. And so there will be pressure on universities and the education departments to start physical classes. That might happen, but the other part, that your parents may not allow, or you may not gather enough courage that it is still a very serious COVID environment, and if I go there I might get COVID. Well, by that time, by September, October, the way the COVID environment is developing, most of you would have had COVID in a very small way or a serious way, and or otherwise you would have been vaccinated. So there is, with every passing month, the pressure on the system will be less and less, and the other pressure of starting the physical class will be more and more. But given that this environment is still not clear about what will happen this part of the year, definitely next year is going to be better than this year. And by the time you pass out from an MBA 2 years from now, it will be boom time. And so that brings me back to the short answer to your question. There was never a better time. Do it now.